Hello, Skyrim. This is Steven again. Over 3,000 hours in Skyrim. I'm going to take a look at another little house mod. Actually, it's a little hut here on Ilinalta Lake. It's a mod by Lumikami. And then this right down here. Oh, I had to fast travel here to get here quick, so I'm going to go turn on the survival mode again. All right, let's take a little back up a little bit. Here we go, the needs mods. Always interfering with the recording. Okay, first thing to note, let's see what time it is. It is 5:20 p.m. We are right here, just to the left of the Guardian Stones and the Hunter Camp. I have Climates of Tamriel on. I think it's the best. So let's take a look here what we have. Actually, I checked this out a few days ago. I intended to do it. All right, we seem to be getting warm. Yeah, you are warm in the upper left. So the fire is working, of course. There's a tanning rack. This is a stray dog I picked up not too long ago. And that is Serana. Actually, I went back and got her from a prior save. I've tested out a couple cabins before this. I think you should test out house mods with at least, a follower that can relax. See what's going on. I wonder if she'd be able to sit on that as stump. Looks like she was going to sit down there in front of the fire. So maybe there's an idle marker there. I'm not going to open up the creation kit. It's been a long time since I've messed with that. To check out the idle markers, safe containers. But let's just go in and take a look. All right, let's get in first person view. We have a couple of bedrolls. The interior is not too bad. It looks like we have rugs. A hide rug. We're standing on some kind of mat. I wonder if there's going to be an idle marker on these rugs for Serana. We have some Nord mead, of course. Chest. A few standard items in it. Let's just sit here for a second and see if Serana does anything. Well, I guess he'll go outside. Let's see what's in the barrel. Chicken breast. Salt. Useful things. Turn around here. One thing I have is the Darker Nights version of Climates of Tamriel. I really think that's excellent. Sometimes I can't even see my followers. I don't see yet any kind of a cooking pot. I mean, we have a campfire here. Now I'm using the Creation Club stuff. As you can see by my backpack, I've got Shadow Rend. I've got some of the camping supplies. I might actually set that up. Let's go run over here real quick and take a look at the Hunter just below the Guardian Stones. I recall, can we cook here or not? Well, I guess we cannot cook here. I'm a lizard. I usually play a Nord, but I've gotten into lizards lately. They're kind of cool, like the neglected red-headed stepchildren. Nobody seems to play them a lot. So I do not yet see anything to cook with. We have some wood stacked back here. Go back in again and take another quick look-see. Let's get in first-person view, although I hate first-person view. All right, I was wondering if there was going to be an idle marker on one of those rugs for Serana to sit down on. I don't know if there are a lot of idle markers back here. Like I said, I did not get into the creation kit. Heck, I don't even know if I have it installed anymore, but let's see. I thought Serana was going to sit here by the fire, but right now I'm looking for a means to cook. It seems like we have a pretty well built up fireplace type thing. I mean, look at the stonework around it. But to my knowledge, I just don't see a means of cooking, which I appreciate this being kind of a starter place, but I think, yeah, it'd be best to at least have a place to cook. I don't know. Especially with that nice of a campfire setup with the stonework around it. Maybe I'm just missing something. If so, I apologize. We cannot sit on that stump, apparently. Let's just pause here and see what Serana does. And I can see it's getting a little later in the evening, and pretty soon we won't be able to see much of anything. All right, there's an idle marker there. I guess she'll lean up against the wall. All right, so what I'm going to do is while we wait for it to get dark. Let's see, right here maybe. Let's see. It's been a while since I've used one of these things. Let's hope I got it in the right spot. I don't want to redo this. This is the Creation Club of camping stuff. Now, I've also noticed that whenever you sit down on this thing, your followers will relax. Now, Serana will already relax, but I mean even a regular following without a relax mod will relax around the fire. So we can cook in our little campfire here. Yeah, we'd be able to make some food. I guess there's Serana having a good old time. Now, I do appreciate these simple, starter type places. I remember my very first mod. I don't make many house mods. The old destroyed farmhouse just across from the Western Watchtower. I had a mod to where I put up a bunch of storage containers, all the crafting crap, except for the alchemy and enchanting. I wasn't into that as a Nord. Active fireplace with pot, and now I considered it a storage depot. In fact, even before I did that, I used the destroyed farmhouse. I used the chest under the floor. It was okay if you got back there every week or so. You could store a lot of stuff there. I would stay there until I was about level 12 or so. So I do appreciate this mod. It's getting darker. I might speed it up a little bit. But, all right. So the shack is a good little starter place. I mean, I guess you can, what, sleep and store some stuff maybe in the chest and the barrel. Now, that's assuming they don't respawn. Like I said, I'm not going to open up the creation kit to look at that. Here I go. I'm famished. I'd say the one thing, it's a shame that there's no means of cooking here that I can see. Because that is a very nice campsite. I mean, look at the stonework around it. So actually, I hope I'm missing something. And that there is something here, although I guess it's kind of hard to find. I mean, there's even a little wicker fence there. You see that? Look at the campsite of fire reflecting off the water there. Kind of cool. There is vegetation on the roof of this campsite, or this cabin, so I think it's pretty good. But it definitely needs a means of cooking. That's my opinion. I just don't. I mean, if you're not going to have a means of cooking, you hardly wonder why you have a built-up campfire like this. Although I guess it's for the Creation Club to keep you warm. You can see in my upper right, you saw the warming symbol. In fact, I'm an Argonian. I'm 25% weaker to cold. Let's see if this is cold enough. Okay, look at it. There's the snowflake there to the top of my top left. Oh, there comes the stray dog I picked up. All right. It's quite a bit darker now with Climates of Tamariel. Darker nights. I really like this. All right. Now you see the orange sunburst to the top right. The fire is definitely warming me up. Nice campsite, just can't cook. Creation Club campsite, which I think is actually very nice. I have an old video on that. Okay, let's go in here and sleep. See what kind of I wonder if Serana will go to sleep. Let's just sleep 4 hours. See how much darker it might be. We're better, but still drained. That wasn't enough sleep. Let's see if it'll show any kind of a bonus. Well, I guess I didn't sleep long enough. You'll probably at least get some kind of basic rested bonus. Do I have a torch? I do use the Climates of Tamariel darker dungeon interiors. I do have the Climates of Tamariel warmer interiors. I don't know how much it's affecting this interior. It might affect it somewhat. The guy who did Climates of Tamariel, I think he did a fantastic job. I mean, I've tested all of the weather mods, I guess. And I even quite a bit use his interior lighting too. All right. Oh, let's see what Serana's doing. Well, I guess I'm running around too much. She'd probably sleep And if you had a couple of followers with a means of putting them into relax mode, they might go in there and sleep. I guess, all right. All right, this little hut, it's good to keep you warm, sleep, store some stuff in the barrel and chest, but you won't be able to do much more than that. Realistically, you could almost get away with just using the ruined farmhouse just outside the western watchtower like I did before I threw some, crap around it, storage and cooking stuff and that. But this is a pretty good attempt for a starter place to hang out. So let's call it Steven out. Let's call this a wrap. Look at how dark it's getting on Pinus of Tamriel. Well, let me put out the torch. Let's just see if... Not too bad. Not too bad. All right. Steven out. Oh, hold it. Serana is sitting on the stump. I thought that might be an idle marker for her. If I move, she's going to get up. But you see her just over the stray dog? Sitting on the stump. Right there where the torch is. There she is, sitting on that stump. All right, she just got up. All right. So there are an idle marker or two. Okay, let's call this a wrap. Pretty good job on this little hut. Steven out.